3, 2, 1. Okay, hopefully everyone's mics picked that up.
I clapped. Mine picked it up. I don't know about yours.
That was my cheeks.
Keep
Please
that in.
take that out. Please take that out.
Anyway, welcome back to the Super Earth Podcast, a Helldivers Radio stream. Bacon's here with me as usual, and Melo's back, clapping his butt cheeks in the background.
I said take that out!
I think it has to stay in now.
Yeah, I think it has to stay in. It's just how it is. It's Melo the cutie. He's back for more. How are you guys been doing?
I've been doing well. Just working a lot and
undemocratic.
Staying above water, but
undemocratic.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Yeah, you
are.
Yeah,
you know?
What have you been up to?
Same shit you do every day stuff.
That is true. That is true. Yelling at customers.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Have you been playing any Helldivers lately?
Every day. Just about.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot more that my wife has started to play too.
Yeah.
And she's actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought she would. Like every time she's watched me play, she's like, "Oh my gosh, what is that? Ew, what is that?
Disgusting."
Disgusting. And
yeah, she got her initiation last weekend, was it?
She sure did. She sure did.
That was fun. Well, that was the most fun I had in a long time on Helldivers, honestly. Even though I died a lot trying to protect you.
I'm really upset I missed that. When the hell was this?
This was
last Saturday, I think.
Yeah, mainly last Saturday. Downloaded it Friday night.
I bought the game for her, and immediately brought her into level 10 on every single faction.
And you're evil. You're evil.
Just absolutely evil. We told her it's a level 1. This is what we deal with every day.
That's the most fun
this
I've
is
had
level
in a while.
1? Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean it had a 1 in the name.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1.0. You know?
Yeah, you just forgot to put the decimal point down. Yeah. We get
it. Yeah, exactly. This was pretty chill. It was pretty chill. Yeah. The only problem is the only problem is that she enjoyed the bugs a little bit too much.
No,
so I'm afraid we have another bug diver on our hands. So you might have to get a divorce, Bacon.
Well, what she said was, "I hate them all so much," but the bugs were the easiest to deal with and run away from.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
At least like Illuminate or bots, but you had one job.
You might have to get a divorce, Bacon.
Yeah, she's a higher level than you now, right? Too? Because I mean, you're pretty down there,
she made level 150 like in 20 minutes. It was insane.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
She just maxed out right away.
Congratulations.
Yeah. No, I think she made it to level 18 now.
Yeah, not too bad.
But even after 2 days, that's quite impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
the first levels go pretty fast.
Yeah, I think people tend to forget how quick those first 20 levels go.
Yeah, especially when you play on level 10. Like, those missions are going to give you so much XP, even if you lose the missions.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I remember I got to 20 in like maybe 4 hours. Because there was just an easy way of farming those level 1 missions when the game first came out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You'd be like that.
But yeah.
I miss those days.
Do you though?
I kind of do, but it's also very fun bringing new people like that in straight on level 10.
It is, yeah. It is.
I was laughing so hard throughout those missions.
The running and the screaming, glorious.
There was a lot of screams in the chat during that.
I mean,
Argent was there as well. There was no room for him in the group right then, but he was there, and I streamed it for him, and he was just laughing his ass off as well.
Oh my god. I mean, look, new divers, old divers, I still scream all the time. You in the Discord would know.
I think the first mission we did was a level 10 bots, and basically we got the worst spawn possible. A heavy spawn.
It was so bad.
We got a heavy spawn with the Factory Strider convoy on top of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
and jammers.
Yeah, that was like one I got this morning. I thought I got on the Discord this morning and nobody was playing or anything, so I thought I'll just run a couple blitz missions by myself, and Lord knows I drop into two.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I drop into two disruptors, and there's a Factory Strider chasing me around the whole map, and I lost. You get 5 lives to start. Lost 4 of them in the first maybe minute and a half. But hey, we pulled out because that's what you do. Yeah. Oh god.
It do be like that sometimes.
So what's on the agenda? What are we talking about?
Your mom.
That is not appropriate right now. Okay.
Now we talk a little bit about what happened after the Super 8 invasion, like what's going on currently, because it's not that long since it ended, but definitely
it's only been
happening.
A couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So what did happen, Snuff? Tell us.
Fuck your mom.
God.
God damn it. Currently we're dealing with the bugs. Going pretty shitty because bug divers are to split up as always. So we keep losing planet over planet over planet over planet over and over again. Because fucking bug divers don't know how to focus on one planet at a time.
This is a very anti-bug diver stream, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
it has become that. We should change the name to the Super Earth Anti-Bugs.
No, I don't think so. We might lose a bit of the audience that way. So let's be nicer.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, no, we need to hold some planets. I don't remember why we need to hold the planets. You guys remember?
No. This feels like something we should know.
Yeah, hold on. Let me boot up the game and take a look.
Let's see.
Protect megacities from the Terminids. Massive Terminid outbreaks have erupted simultaneously across the Super Earth cities.
Okay, yep.
That was why. Thank you, Bacon.
Yeah.
Good job, Bacon.
Thank you.
You're a valuable part of both the Discord and the podcast.
We need a, can you pull up a picture guy?
For
the podcast.
We need a secretary.
We do.
So anyone who want to be our secretary that just want to sit quiet in the background pulling up pictures for us?
Our research guy.
Just hit me up. You can sit muted in the background here. Be our 4th member.
But you can't talk. No talking.
Yeah, no talking. They're just gonna sit there and pull up info for us.
Yep.
A volunteer position.
Yeah, exactly.
An unpaid intern.
Yeah. Well, I did research for you guys last week. A lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, you're voluptuous. You would fit you would fit like a secretary.
What'd you say I was?
Put some glasses on you, tie up your hair, sit behind a desk. Perfect secretary.
But I am wearing glasses. My hair is tied up. Why are we? No.
Are you sitting by your desk?
I'm at my desk.
I think we have our secretary, guys.
Wow, Super Earth Secretary filled. We're good.
Our applications are now closed.
Victory was won by a landslide. A democratic election.
Well, it's managed. It was managed. But,
Yeah, of course. It's managed democracy.
Mm-hmm.
The most democratic way to do it.
I didn't even know who I voted for, but I must have voted right.
Your mom.
God, wow, why do we gotta keep bringing up my mother? Norwegian back.
And we got a new Warbond as well. I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah.
we want to talk a little bit about that. We might not do it right away, but we should talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
First impressions.
So, we can talk a little bit more about your wife's first experience because that's someone brand new to the game. And like, have she found any favorite loadouts yet? Ways to do things like that.
So I was trying to get her to use different weapons and tools and be like, oh yeah. So I like to have an anti-tank as my secondary, what is it?
Mhm.
Support weapon.
Yeah.
Just to kind of help with the bigger enemies and have a medium weapon for my primary, and then my secondary I never use. And she decided that she loved the stalwart, just like our previous host, Solito. And I realized why everyone was laughing at him. It's like, it's slightly better than the Liberator, but it's not.
I mean, it is a faster shooting Liberator with a bigger mag. That's basically what it is.
Oh, which
It
one?
is.
Little stalwart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, nothing wrong with it. I just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's my personal opinion that there are better options
Yes.
Yes.
to bring in as a secondary or a.
I mean, I will say
Support.
I used the stalwart a lot when the Super Earth Invasion was active.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Really?
mowing down a huge group of Illuminate
Boathless.
is very,
Oh.
voteless, was very
Yeah.
satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not so great against anything else, especially now that the bugs are mostly armored.
Yeah.
It
It's a
kind
fun-
of it
it's a
kind of
fun
goes against,
weapon.
yeah, it is, but it kind of uses its usefulness the higher up you go in the difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with us playing level 9s, 10s,
Nine
what were
doesn't-
we
nine
mostly on?
doesn't exist
10 when you
anymore.
played with me.
Yeah. When we were doing mostly level 10s, it was like, well, it's good for the small guys, but now there's a lot more big guys.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe use a big gun. And
Maybe-
she's like, all right, this is a big gun. You guys do what you
I
do.
mean, to be
Big
fair
fool.
though, if you look at my loadout Bacon, I rarely bring anti-tank.
Okay.
Because you're a
Like-
freak.
Like, I mostly don't bring it because in most cases there's not that many super heavies, so you can use something with just heavy armor pen. As long as it has that, you can take things down. Like me, for example, I'm a very avid user of the arc thrower,
Mm-hmm.
for example, and that can
Yeah.
deal with pretty much anything. It takes a little bit longer in a lot of cases for the heavy ones, yes, but it's so versatile. You can take down mortars from the automatons. You can take out those. For factories, bug holes, stuff like that, you have a grenade. You have you can use the senator as your anti-tank as well. There's so many options, so personally I don't really bring anti-tank that much.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I have a lot of hours in the game.
Very true. How
So
many
you
hours?
just know where to shoot.
How many?
Yeah.
How many hours are you even up to at this point?
About 1,200, I think. Yeah, almost
Jesus.
1,200. And in game, like in mission hours, it's almost at 900.
Oh God.
Dang.
Nerd alert. Warning, warning. We got nerds here. You're in the presence of nerds.
Oh my God. It's fine. It's fine. I put about half that in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're good.
Yeah. You're almost
Yeah.
there as well. You're a nerd as well.
I am.
So
That's fine.
is
I'm not even
Bacon.
going to defend myself. I am.
Yeah. I'm very much a nerd. I'm never gonna deny it.
No.
Well, actually, I'm a geek.
I'm
Oh my God.
Indubitably.
Oh, God.
Indubitably. Sometimes I use big words to make me sound more photosynthesis.
What?
I don't even know what the hell that means. God.
Man. And Bacon, you reached a new level, didn't you?
I did. I just made level 50. I'm now a Skull Admiral, which is a badge that I am proud to wear.
Mm-hmm.
And I just passed 80 hours as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I officially have more time on the PC rather than the PlayStation.
Welcome to the light
Thank
side. But no, 50. Oh my God. Yeah. 50 was 50 still feels like a high number, but it's so long ago.
Yeah. I made it to
Yeah.
150.
Oh my God. Yeah, we know. We know. If you have 1,200 hours in the game, I would hope you made 150. I would really hope.
I think I reached 150 around 500 or 600 hours. So it's a long time ago.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Well, I'd say about the same.
Yeah. I think that's about the time it takes to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you drop in only a level 10 search and destroys and just pump those out because they give you so much XP. But as I stated several times before, we don't give a fuck about your level. There's no point in grinding the levels like that. Rather get good at the game. Play the level you are comfortable at. The level you're comfortable at soloing, if you ask me, that you can actually do alone. And play that, and then move up to the next level when you have mastered that difficulty alone.
Yeah, I think level, just in general, is kind of misleading in game because you don't need it to really unlock anything past level 21,
I think,
or 26. I think is for the mech or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I don't remember.
I mean, but after that, it's just kind of like.
Yeah,
a thing that happens as you're just up it's much more important to upgrade your ship and
and get good at the game,
get your war bonds and everything.
Because I meet so many people that are 150 that have just grinded to get to 150 just because they want that 150 title, and then they still suck at the game. They're worse than a level 20 at the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 150 now. Got that a couple months ago, but I mean, it was more of an organic climb. I would say, because I mean, I could have been 150 a long time ago, but it just I would much rather have just hopped into whoever's playing. We like you were saying, we have people on our Discord who enjoy those lower levels a bit more, like 5s or we do specific weird challenges and stuff like that where we start at like level 1 and then work our way up or anything, or so I mean mine probably got dragged out quite a bit longer than it needed to, but I mean it didn't really make a huge difference. all it means is when they do eventually increase the level cap, I'm just gonna spend a lot longer leveling up than maybe Argent or you or who's
I
got
think both
2 million
Argent,
XP
I know
stockpiled.
I know
Oh.
Argent is at the XP where he don't need to grind to get to the 200 mark if they up the level cap. And I
Maybe.
think I'm almost there.
Maybe.
That's insane.
Because Argent has more hours in the game than I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's a machine. So
Yeah. I mean, he has the time for it as well. I don't have the time. I would do the same. I just don't have time for it because real life work. Just be
Right.
like that.
yeah, with our big boy job.
Yeah. Big boy jobs. Swinging the hammer.
Get hit with a hammer.
Cut off fingers.
Oh god. The different podcast.
He is back at work now.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn idiot. Goddamn idiot, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, us that has been like 150 for a long time now has pretty much reached that mark for the next level cap anyway. Which I kind of wish that they would make it so that XP didn't count into it, so you actually had to grind again. But I also understand that the XP still counts, but it would also be nice to have to grind. And I do really hope that with those new level caps, they add new ship modules and stuff that you have to grind for.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a lot to grind for with the new weapon customizations, but we still need more for the samples and all that.
Yeah, I mean, which we actually haven't had any ship upgrades in a long time, but
It's been a really long time.
you know, and I think I'm fine with that. I'm kind of over the whole sample collecting thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I understand that. But yeah, like in general, I just think doing something like that would just help keeping people to stay playing the game. You know, if they have something to grind for. Because as I said, you have the weapon customizations right now, but it will only last for so long until you run out. Yes, you get a new Warbond where you get like 1 or 2 new weapons to grind, but you can grind both of those in a day easily.
Yeah, Arrowhead did say though that they were going to come out with a new round of
they're not done.
attachments.
It's probably gonna come for secondary weapons and maybe support weapons. So we'll definitely have more, and probably more for the primaries that we have already, because they're probably testing out the ones they have now and see if people are happy with the options they got for all the weapons, and then reworking it a little bit after that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do need to do some R&R, you know.
R&R.
Runner. And Bacon, you type down new cape ?
Yeah, there's a commemorative cape in progress. A commemorative cape designed to honor the service and victory of those who fought to defend Super Earth against the Illuminated invasion has entered production. It will be It'll be delivered in the coming weeks.
You did great, bud. You did great.
You deserve a pat on your back.
Good job.
This is my first time raiding.
But yeah, we're getting a cape for that. Kind of like the Malevolent Creek cape. And I know people are gonna start whining if they do this, but most of us hope that people who didn't actually help out at Super Earth get it. So you actually had to complete at least one operation to get it. I hope they do that way, because it actually symbolizes that you were actually there and did your job as a Helldiver. Because as we talked about in the last episode, there was so many fucking people who just skipped out on it and didn't help out at all.
Right.
And yeah, I know Arrowhead doesn't like FOMO that much, but I mean, we already have some FOMO. You have the Malevolent Creek cape that people missed out on. you have the pre-order armors.
Pre-order.
Yeah. but yeah, so like, why not make major order rewards and stuff like that, so you would actually have to help out with the MO to get a reward? Like, that is in general for MO rewards anyway. Like, you shouldn't get 50 medals or whatever for the MO if you never helped out with the MO.
Right.
Like, at least do one operation. Like, have something. If you ask me, at least. Because if not, you can just...
Yeah.
Because people don't have any motivation to actually do the MOs now, as they are right now.
Mm-hmm.
People don't have any reasons. And I just noticed that we are in the recording channel right now, right? That only we can see.
Uh-huh.
Have you noticed what is noted underneath recording?
No.
It's status.
No, don't. I did that to be funny. I was kind of hoping nobody would notice.
Bleep.
Bleep. Yup. Oh, bleep.
Epic.
I'm gonna change that.
Ogres.
No, I'm changing it.
It's ogres.
There we go.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah. Totally,
there you go. Much better.
Yeah.
I feel like that's worse.
What?
Yeah, that might be worse. Yeah. That's worse,
Ogres?
Mela.
I just can't make anybody happy.
And also, back to the capes. In the official Discord, Shams Georgiani wrote, "It would be nice if folks would change their review as a result of this, but it's not a must if you don't want to." And someone replied to him saying, "Review bomb cape and you have a deal, Shams," because of the Chinese guys review bombing again after the Super Earth stuff. And Shams said, "Deal." Which means
Yeah.
a review bomb cape confirmed that is actually coming.
Confirmed? Question mark?
Yeah.
Is that maybe that's the cape we're getting from Super Earth? I don't know.
I mean, something got bombed. I mean,
Something
Super
got
Earth,
bombed.
the review.
I wonder if it'll be like
fine.
I don't-
2 in 1.
Two in
I think
one.
it maybe will be 2 capes. One for review bombs. And this is a reference back to spring last year
Oh,
when,
the
Mhm.
PlayStation.
when Sony
Oh,
started
yeah.
blocking countries and stuff. And wanted
yeah.
to force us to get a PSN account, even the PC users.
Mhm.
And we won against them. And some guy, I don't remember who it was, but someone designed like a review bomb cape for that.
Which we never got, but you
Which
know,
we never got. But they did say they wanted to make it back then, but they never
Mhm.
got it. So maybe now it's finally the right time that we can get it.
maybe. Oh, on that note though, Sony has lifted the ban on some countries.
Yes,
for
that as
PSN.
well. It's like there's a couple of countries left that isn't on the list yet.
But
But
I
it
mean,
seems
we got
like they're
most of them.
lifting everything.
So reinforcements are on the way.
Yes.
Yeah. After the Battle of Super Earth.
Yeah. Oh
Well, I mean, did you see how many people died during Super Earth invasion? It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I
God,
think
I don't
it's
even remember.
one of the highest death counts we've had during an MO.
I
Yeah.
probably.
It's gotta be.
Well, yeah. I
think
mean,
so.
just think about it. I just remember dropping in, dying, dropping in, dying, dropping in, then dying for the
Skill
first couple
issue.
missions, and hey. Okay, it wasn't like that quick, but just trying to,
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, boy.
It's all right.
Yeah, no, but seriously, though, some of those missions are wild, especially the one mission where you have to repel the Illuminate fleet, where they tried to land. Like that's the first mission we have had where we have actually had like a proper horde mode in the game.
Actual
Yeah.
spinning in circles. That game.
Yeah,
Because
that
mission,
could get wild.
staring
as
at the
fuck.
sky, spinning in circles, throwing our stratagems everywhere. My
Yeah.
lord.
Those
it was
missions
chaos.
can absolutely get chaotic and wild. For
Oh yeah.
sure.
And you know, I think they would be an awesome concept for maybe like a regular mission type.
Oh
if
yeah,
it went through
100%.
maybe like a little more polishing and whatnot.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know.
you know the missions where you have to defend the fortress.
Yeah, the
to extract
defense, yep.
valuable assets. I
Mhm.
think those missions would benefit a lot from having that amount of enemies coming in constantly.
Yeah, probably.
Because right now the problem with those is that like they barely spawn. Like if you put one sentry on each entrance, you can just sit
Yeah.
there and sleep. You can literally go to sleep because there's
Yeah,
nothing
it's
happening.
I think it's because of the way it's structured. It's structured in waves,
Yeah.
whereas I mean, realistically, shouldn't they just be dropping constantly?
Exactly.
you.
Like instead of coming in waves, like give us that minute or whatever it is in the beginning to
Mhm.
let us prepare, and then when the first rocket goes off, then it's just constant waves,
Mhm.
no
I-
breaks.
I will say there is variance though with those missions where I mean, you
Yeah,
and
so-
we've
yeah.
had ones where we sit there and do nothing for the
Yeah.
entire 30 minutes
Yeah.
before all the rockets pass. And then
Yeah.
we've had other ones where we've just been absolutely destroyed.
Yeah,
before even
definitely.
getting one or
but
two.
now after the newest update, I don't know
Mhm.
if you tried them after that, but after the new update now, it's basically, especially on bug side, there is nothing to worry about even on level 10. Like literally nothing.
I have done a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is getting a little bit ridiculous.
So Arrowhead, hurt us.
Yeah. And fix your bugs while you're at it.
Give me my forklift.
Yes.
I'm waiting.
We're all waiting for that. Forklift with Hellbomb. And also there's some stuff happening on the Luminous side the last couple of days with some satellites stopping to work. The satellites monitoring the planets around the Luminous side on the map right now. So we cannot see what's happening there anymore, and we also don't have the FTL jump lines over there anymore either. So we cannot go there. So there's stuff and things happening there as well. I suspect that there's a lot of new enemies coming. We're gonna finally see like the actual full Illuminate fleet.
Okay.
That's my guess.
That'll be nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Again. Lovely.
So I think we're finally getting to a point where they're gonna be a permanent addition to the map, which they have kind of become, and we will also have a full fleshed out with all different kinds of Illuminates. Because it's still
Okay.
missing some units. Because apparently, me and Argent were talking about this earlier. The Leviathan, you remember from Super Earth, apparently is just recognized as a heavy, like the tank. It's not a super heavy.
Oh god.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's scary.
yeah. Because the Harvester is basically their version of the Hulk currently,
Okay.
and apparently the Leviathan is their tank.
Oh yeah. So we're waiting for the equivalent of like the factory strider.
Yes.
Or the bile titan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I am so curious if this is the actual trees. I'm so curious about what the hell is that going to be, because the
It's
Leviathan is fucking
huge.
huge.
It's
It's huge.
Oh, it's giant.
It's so big.
Oh, man.
It's so huge.
Huge. I'm not familiar with any of like the Helldivers 1 enemies or anything like that, so I don't have like the slightest idea what it could be. If anyone could educate me on what I'm missing out on, that'd be great.
I mean, on the first game they had what was it called, the Great Eye, I think it's called, which was kind of like their boss enemy. So we might see that coming, perhaps. And they also had like council members, which were the ones that fucked up your mind.
Holy moly! Yeah, that's big. That is big. It's just a whole ass space station.
Yeah, it's big. And the and the cyborgs in the first game had like
oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, the I don't remember the name for it, but like like a war machine type kind of. And the bugs had the Hive Lord or whatever it's called.
Yeah, which I mean, there was speculation about getting it. Almost a year ago now.
Yeah, the speculation started really happening when we did the Meridia stuff because of all the holes and stuff.
With the super hive.
Yeah, with a hive planet. Yeah.
Which I'm sure we'll get it at some point.
For sure.
I would assume that for maybe these super heavies like the Hive Lord and the Great Eye, maybe it might almost be an entirely different mission type. Where we remember when we were doing the invasion and we had the artillery, where we were taking down the invading ships and whatever. It might be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something similar to.
I would maybe imagine so. And also in the first game, like we were fighting those in the first game, it was like a boss mission, kind of like Elden Ring and so on. So you fought them, you took down parts of their health, and then they ran off, and then you had to find them another place in the map and keep fighting them there.
Oh yeah, maybe something similar to how the convoys work right now.
Maybe
on the side.
Yeah, because also in the first game we had a mission where you have to like transport or protect a convoy from our side, going from point to point. Where it just goes across the map, and you have to protect like a truck, for example.
Yeah, I'm curious as to how maybe like a boss fight would actually play out in this game, because it does seem like it would be something worth having more than 4 divers available. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. I guess we'll just see.
It's gonna be an interesting year, I think.
I think so.
I think we're gonna see a lot of things coming this year.
I think so too.
Yeah. It's gonna be very interesting.
All right.
I got distracted looking at the different kinds of enemies, and I didn't see a Leviathan. And like some of the Illuminate are different, and I'm like, oh man, there's some of these that would be really cool to see in Helldivers 2.
Yeah, and there are rumors about it, but we won't go there. There are certain leaks and stuff that we won't go into here. Go to the Discord, go into the leak channel, and you can see some leaks there. But we will try not to talk too much about those here, as we stated before. Because not everyone wants to see leaks. No, some people want to just go in blind.
Right.
Which is fair. I like it. I love the fact that they do usually shadow drop enemies instead of listing them in the update notes. I think it's a good way to do it, because it's, for a story, it is a war. Yeah, maybe we have like spies and stuff that can catch up certain rumors and stuff, and those things we usually get in the news and stuff in the game. But for like brand new enemies and stuff that we don't know about yet, like just shadow drop them. We love it. Because then, then we just drop into a mission and suddenly, like, you remember when the Factory Strider came, Mila?
Oh, I remember. I actually
we just suddenly started to show up on the map.
I was actually part of that too, where there was the screenshot came out of a strider like way off in the distance, like off the map. And then I was just like, oh, I could do a couple dives late tonight real quick. It's fine. And then I think it was, is it Gakrix? That's the jungle planet on the bot side? Or is that, I don't remember. But we were going around one of those maps. And then all of a sudden, these trees just fall apart in front of us. And this thing is just standing right there. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. And, dealt with it. And then I go over to the leaked channel, and people are posting, their screenshots of this thing. And then I think it was like within the next day or two, it was the official announcement from Arrowhead about, oh, they've dropped these factory striders that we need to take care of those. And oh god, I love when I love how Arrowhead drops the new enemy types. It was the strider, the shriekers. Remember, though, bugs don't fly. Bugs don't
fly.
Don't be crazy. Bugs don't fly.
We were getting so much gaslighting.
We were gaslit so hard.
So if you're listening, Arrowhead, please. More of that. More of it. More of it. I want more.
Oh, God.
I love when they do stuff like that. I wish they did it more. But it is kind of part of the evolution of a war going on,
Well, yeah. Well, you're not going to tell your enemy, like, hey,
exactly.
New tank coming your way.
Hey, new tank dropped. Oh my god. You're gonna have such a bad time. No, more of that. It adds to the story. Like a war is also an arms race, right? So all the sides would constantly be developing new stuff for their armory.
Weapons. Yep.
More of it. Give us more.
Oh yeah, more. Speaking of giving us more, did we want to talk about the Warbond? That just came out recently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We should.
So I have it pulled up right here actually.
Oh, perfect.
So it is called the
What's
it called? Okay, please. I swear to God. The Force of Law Warbond. Came
Force
out.
Of Law.
Jesus, can you please let me speak? All right. All right. Like any other Warbond, it's the 1,000 super credits to purchase in the superstore, and along with it were a armor set in the superstore. I think it was an emblem, right? Or a back game card or something. And then a weapon. What was the pistol called? I don't have it here, but I haven't actually tried it out yet. I'm looking forward to it. Coyote was flipping his lid, trying to get super credits to get that thing. So, but so on the on the first page of the Warbond, we were given the BP-20 Correct Officer Armor, 45 medals.
That is correct.
The BP-20 Correct Officer Helmet, 30 medals. The Signal Hold Emote, Miranda's Legacy Cape, Miranda's Legacy Player Card, the True Blue Hellpod Pattern, the 100 Super Credits, and the AR-23 Pacifier for 35 medals. The new Assault Rifle. Which I mean, we all have opinions on right now.
Yeah, it's like
it's all right.
I like it and dislike it at the same time. It's more right. Like it's basically the same as the Liberator Concussive, just with a smaller mag and medium.
It is essentially the assault rifle version of the was it the Pulverizer? What is it called? The Punisher?
The Pummeler?
The Pummeler, that's what it is.
The Pummeler and the Liberator Concussive. Those are
the assault
but
rifle
this one has medium pen.
Yeah, medium pen, a 40-round magazine, but it only does 50 base damage, which,
Dang.
I mean, you think about a 40 round mag, that's not huge, but it's not small either.
It's not bad, but not good.
Yeah, but with only 50 damage per shot.
The thing I most sad about is that it doesn't have any. It has a lot of customization, but nothing for the magazine size.
I know. Like, if I had a drum mag and I could crank it up to 60, I could see this being a bit better.
It would be wild.
Mm-hmm. Which is probably why they didn't give it to us. They'll, you know, they're probably approaching weapon balancing more so on the
I mean, they need to give us stuff and see how we like it as well before they buff it sometimes. Like they have reworked the Intrusive Forces armors. So you have more buffs on that now.
Mm-hmm.
They changed Master of Ceremony armors, so they have more buffs as well. So they do listen to what the community says.
Oh, they do.
But they have to give us the things first before they can do anything, because if they don't, how are they gonna know?
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. On the second page of the Warbond, we have the BP-32 jackboot armor and the BP-32 jackboot helmet, along with the stun pods booster, which I haven't tried out yet, so you might have to educate me on that. Mother Eagle's wings cape, Mother Eagle's wings player card, signal silence emote, true blue shuttle pattern, 100 super credits, and a new stratagem, the de-escalator, a medium armor penetrating grenade launcher support weapon, which, again, mixed feelings about, but it's not bad. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good at what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. I think it is very targeted towards bots.
Yeah. I mean, it's very targeted for especially, like, this whole Warbond is very targeted towards crowd control people.
Very true, yep.
Yeah.
I mean, which makes sense with the theme, yeah.
That's like what most people who are complaining about this Warbond are people who only care about DPS, damage per second.
Mm-hmm. How good the weapons are. I mean, it's a theme. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah.
We got the theme.
People tend to forget the fun of just playing support and crowd control and stuff like that. Not everything is about damage per second.
Yeah.
Even though some people enjoy that the most, a lot of us, especially when you have this many hours like me and Arjun, for example, we're looking for new ways to play the game, new things to do. So we always vary what we use and just want to experience different stuff. Because not everything is about just mowing down everything. Sometimes you want to be able to control everything.
True. Which is why the Masters of Ceremony, was that the one before this, was so polarizing. Because I mean, it gave you the ability to march and swing a flag, which a lot of people were not happy about. But I mean, look, again,
but some people are role players. Some people like it for story and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, not every Warbond is for everybody. You don't have to get it, but you know.
Yeah, no one is forcing you.
No.
It's managed democracy. It's freedom. Everyone's free on Super Earth.
Yeah, you're just gonna feel bad when you look at it and see, like,
exactly.
I don't have that thing.
Your democracy officer will just look down upon you.
Just lay side. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So then for the third page, we were given the G109 Urchin. Is that the one that shoots the sticky
Is it like a sticky stun grenade, kind of?
Okay. The stratagem, the Guard Dog K9, that is with the arc throwing.
Yes.
Guard Dog. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Then we got the group up emote, the extrajudicial title, True Blue FRV pattern for your Pelican and your exosuit. And then the True Blue exosuit pattern and your last 100 credits. The total for this Warbond is 873 medals, which I think is pretty high for
That's one of the higher
for normal, right?
Had.
Yeah, I think they normally end around. They usually end up around like the 700 to 700 mark. So, you know, maybe this is like kind of the new norm we see as
Yeah, I mean, as some people
the
stated
player base
before
is
Super Earth
pretty
Invasion, you could
established.
see like it was less and less in each Warbond, kind of like they were telling a story. Like Super Earth were getting more desperate to win the wars, so were just pulling out every kind of resource they had, and started running out of different resources.
Maybe.
But now they have like pushed back the enemy more again, and can put more effort into making new stuff and so on.
True. Oh, I did end up finding the Superstore weapon called the Warrant.
Yeah.
It has medium armor penetrating, burst rounds, and they're lock-on guided.
Yes, it's guided.
I have not used this thing. Yes, I bought it. Have I used it? No. But
I have used it and I like
Okay.
it. It's pretty fun, and the guided part of it actually works pretty good. But it doesn't work. You can't use the guided part on bigger enemies. It's only up to like Devastator size.
Okay. Yeah. So
But,
for you, those of you out there who enjoy aim assist,
Yeah.
here you go. This is for you.
Yeah, and I mean this whole Warbond also has a lot of reference to RoboCop and
Yeah.
there was just one more movie I don't remember the name for.
Judge Dredd. I
Yeah,
think,
Judge
That
Dredd,
was one
yeah.
that Vega brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a lot of reference to that. But dude, that new car dog.
I just bought it last night, but I have not equipped it yet. I've been running the gas dog this whole time. So
It is a literal arc tower just strapped onto your car dog.
oh God. I'll have to run it.
If someone on the team brings that, either bring your arc armor or stay far away from them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very far away.
Yeah. Stay like 100 meters away from them.
Yeah, but that is the Warbond.
Yeah. For Bacon, the new colors for the Hellpod, the vehicles, and the mechs.
Yeah.
They're shiny.
yeah.
They're shiny.
They're shiny. They're like the Hero of the Federation armor, where it's not like all gold and
Chrome.
Yeah.
it's chrome.
It's very police forward. Like it's as a dark blue with the gold details.
Yeah, dark blues, blacks, and very like sharp lines,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah.
I really do love it.
And fun fact, if you guys remember the wall we got with the grenade launcher.
Yeah,
When we
yeah.
got that. So if you put the skin on for the Hellpod from this Warbond, it changes. Adds a new logo on the wall.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
A fun fact.
That's cool.
Yes. It actually changed the whole color for the wall as well.
Interesting. They haven't done that for anything else?
Nope. Only that
Interesting.
one. For now.
For now.
So it's blue and gold with a new logo from that Warbond,
Cool.
which is pretty cool. I love it. I think it's my new Hellpod favorite color. Because it's shiny. And honestly, it fits very well with the Master of Ceremony armors as well, because it's shiny. Which I'm kind of sad that the Master of Ceremony didn't get anything for the mech suits and the Hellpods and so on.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Maybe it'll change it. I mean, they have gone back and given new colors for all the other Warbonds for the vehicle. So we might see it for in the Master of Ceremony. Maybe they'll make something there in the future as well.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's ship names!
Ship names.
Ship name. All right, who wants to start?
Let's just skip all the ship names. We don't want to read ship names anymore. I'm just kidding.
That's my favorite part.
Who wants to start?
Bacon does. Huh?
I wanted to do the second one.
Bacon
You wanna do the
wants to
second
do
one?
the second one, so I will do the first one then.
All right.
And ship name time, yeah, it's we're only doing 3 today because we need to catch up a little bit. We're running out of time as well. This one comes in from Hellbrush from the Discord. One of the new people, I think. I think they're pretty new to the server. And it comes in with the SES Queen of Twilight. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
They
service.
don't have any reason, which is fine. We do appreciate reasons. So if you have, like, you just make up a fun story about why you chose name. I can also do my new ship name at the end of this if you want to.
I didn't know you had a new
I
one.
think we should. Yeah. I think some people don't know what our ship names are,
Oh,
and I think it would be a good time to be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
What?
do that.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for your service, Hellbrush. Nice seeing you. Come join us on
Thank you
the
for your
front
service.
lines someday. And
On to the
Bacon.
next.
This one comes from BLZ Buddy with the SES Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you for your
Thank you for your
service.
service.
Thank you for your service.
I like the the gravel on that one. That was good.
It's because I didn't warm up.
All right.
It's like he started a motorcycle.
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Okay. And then our last one comes in from Sonya Souls, the SES, Mother of the Stars. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
Thank you for your
service.
Thank you
service.
for your service.
I will say yours is the most like Jeff Steitzer's,
Is it?
like the actual Halo voice.
Well, look, I grew up on that game, so like everything he said, his voice and everything is just like ingrained in my brain. Love you,
Yeah.
Jeff.
We love Jeff.
All right.
Maybe we should get him back on the podcast.
Oh,
No.
Right.
Maybe I have an actual interview with him.
maybe
that would be crazy.
that would be crazy.
That would be cool.
Okay. All right, so Snuff, you want to share your ship name?
Yeah, I can go through my old name and my new name.
Okay. Cool.
My old name is the SES, Harbinger of Destruction. And since I have the nickname Democracy Daddy, I felt like I had to change my ship name to the
Okay.
SES, Father of Democracy.
Very. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Snuff.
Thank me for my service.
Okay.
Thank me for my service.
Me. So then, Bacon, do you have the same ship name for PlayStation as you do PC?
I do.
Or
Mm,
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like my ship name a little too much, and I'm not gonna do the voice for it because it doesn't fit.
There
It's
you
the SES Song of Perseverance.
Okay.
It's just kind of like a metaphorical song, kind of throughout
Mhm.
my life to be like, oh yeah, moving through like the silver lining.
Like making my way
Um,
downtown, moving fast.
Exactly.
Make my way downtown, moving fast.
And it's like a little thing to be like, yeah, it's perseverance, getting
Yeah.
through like the tough times, and especially in the game, there's so
Mhm.
many tough times to
But fun times,
go through.
right?
Fun times.
With us, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. My ship name hasn't changed since I got the game, so
Nice.
it's an OG. I've had it read on the podcast once. I know a long time ago. I think.
Yeah, it was a long
Um,
time ago.
Yeah, it was the SES Prophet of Truth, which, to
Yeah.
circle back to how much I loved Halo growing up. There you go. You'll understand the reference.
I know the reference.
Yeah, good one. There you
I
go.
think we read it on the first episode you were with.
Did you?
Me and Bacon, I think.
I won't. I don't.
Really?
I don't
I-
remember.
No, like the first time you were a guest. I think you mentioned it then.
I think so. Maybe.
I think so.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a great name. I love it, and I love the reference
So
to
good.
Halo.
Love Halo.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good name.
I wonder if they're gonna add more words to choose from.
I really hope so that they do that.
Oh, that'd be great. I was almost surprised they weren't doing that like with each Warbond. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they
Actually,
added
yeah.
like 3 to 5 just different combinations that you could
Mhm.
choose from. There you go, Arrowhead. You can steal that one. That's fine.
I mean,
the SES Master of Ceremony.
yeah, I was about to say the same. They could literally just do that. They could just do the SES Polar Patriot or something
Wow.
similar.
Look at that. Look at that. We're using our
Polar
brains.
of Patriot.
Oh wow. All right.
Yeah, they could do that. Well, that's the ship names, and next on the episode of the Super Earth podcast comes up the community task.
Yay.
Camilla, you have some info.
I do. So the current event for the community right now, let me pull it up. It ends today.
Oh, yeah, it
Is
does.
the Super Earth Special
Ooh.
Forces Challenge that we put on back in. Again, let me pull it up because I have a bad memory. It doesn't say. Woo!
It
But
was like the beginning
yeah.
of May, I believe.
I think it was. This was a long one that we had running.
Yeah.
This was the event where we focused more on team composition. Based a lot of it off of the Helldivers board game. If you haven't checked that out, do. It is very cool.
Yes. Yes,
Um,
and if you don't have it, come over to my place and we'll play it. next year in October sometime when I actually
I
get
don't know.
it.
Your people. I don't know. Your people scare me. But yeah, during the event we I am very you didn't hear it, but I pooped my pants right there. But yeah, during this event we pushed, like I said, team composition. We had different classes available, like the captain, heavy, sniper, and pyro. And when the event dropped, we actually included another class called the Martyr. Do any of you guys remember how that what that consisted of?
You can pull it up if you want.
It was quite a doozy. It was, if I remember it off the top of my head, it was the Eagle Smoke, Orbital Smoke, the EMP.
It's the
EMP,
I have
think.
it right here. It's the
Okay.
any armor that contain Democracy Protect, Hellbomb Backpack, Orbital Smoke, Eagle Smoke, MG43 machine gun,
Oh yeah.
Constitution, Axe, Stun Baton or Stun Lance, and the G3 smoke grenade.
Yeah, so the name kind of speaks for itself. You're gonna go die for democracy, and
Yeah, pretty much.
that class merely existed for what was announced at the beginning of the event, our secret role that'll be given out.
Ooh,
And
here
the
comes
conditions,
news.
the conditions for this one was to play the entirety of an operation with the Martyr class. And I know we had one great Helldiver manage to fulfill those, even though I will say, because it was with us, we weren't really given hints or anything or any of the likes. But, we actually failed the challenge on our first attempt. It was with you, me, Vega, I believe,
I think so.
and Cake, a moderator from our Discord. And Cake actually got the secret, the secret role. He was he
Nice.
went through the entirety of the operation with the Martyr loadout.
Yeah.
He felt like it was built just for him, which I thought it was built just for me, but I can't win I can't win this role, so I
And
couldn't
full
use it.
disclosure here, like
Yeah.
our mods in the Discord, they don't know anything about our events and stuff.
No.
It's only me and Mela that actually
Mhm.
knows what's going on with the secret titles and stuff. So everyone else, even Bacon here, is
Yeah,
out.
not even me.
He doesn't know anything. So it's only me and Mela that actually knows what's going on
Mhm.
behind the scenes there.
Yeah. So congratulations to Cake. You will have that role when this episode goes up. I will have
Yeah,
that attached to your
congratulations.
profile. And then, God, who were the groups that actually completed the challenge? I don't remember.
It was
You, me,
BB,
Yep,
Gun
that's
Roar.
true. Gunroar. Yep. You guys did one on stream
Vega,
too. I do
believe,
remember.
has done it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, McNasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's everyone.
Next time I'll be a little more vigilant on keeping track of who actually does
Yeah.
the thing. But look, everyone got their role. If you didn't, just DM me. But I'm pretty sure everything was assigned as the event went on and things were submitted.
Just DM me or Mela about it, and we'll
Yep.
fix it if you're missing a
Yeah,
role.
we'll rectify our error. And then moving on with the event, with the conclusion of our most recent one, a new event will be going up in the calendar as soon as I can finish writing it up. We will continue if listeners remember, we did a Warbond series before this one, where we focused on the first
Sealed Veterans. What is?
Yep,
was
Sealed
it?
Veterans. Yep, correct. So we will continue that while Snuff and I work on a bigger event again.
Mhm.
We will continue our Warbond series. And the second Warbond is, if anyone can remind me, because I don't have my notes up.
Isn't it Cutting Edge?
It is Cutting Edge. Yep. So we will have a event centered around the Cutting Edge Warbond, where you're just going to have to create a class with armors and weapons available. Details on how everything will be structured will be in the announcements in the server as soon as, like I said, I can get that all figured out.
Yeah.
All you're going to have to do is complete a series with the loadout, submit your screenshots, yada yada, same old, and you'll have a role. No big competition this time. Just something to, just
Take a
something to
break.
do.
Yeah.
Something to do. Something nice and chill. Even though I hate the Tesla Tower and I hate the arc thrower because somebody is always shooting me with it. So maybe I might sit this one out, but we'll never. We'll find out.
No, man, you can beat the arc thrower dude yourself.
That's true. I can.
Because if you're behind the arc thrower, it can't hurt you.
That is very true. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, that we'll have an announcement in there, in the next couple days or so.
Yeah.
Like I said, as soon as I can write it up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's any time to use the arc thrower dog, this would be the time.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
everyone's gonna be wearing
There we
arc
go.
armor.
Absolutely.
There
And
you
that
go.
will, eventually that will probably have a repeat considering it's force of law.
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
But
true.
I don't think Cutting Edge has any backpack weapons.
It doesn't.
No,
Not that I can see.
Yeah.
they had
So
really
you're
experimented
pretty
with
much
any of the
free to use
stratagems.
whatever you want there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doesn't even have any stratagems, so yeah, just it does have a booster,
It does.
localization confusion.
Which
Yeah.
I don't think we forced the boosters on the last one, but
Perfect.
Yeah, the boosters we skipped kind of. You didn't have to bring that. We put the boosters as like free to use whatever you want, but we encourage
these
people
events
to
are more
use
up to user
everything from the
discretion.
Warbonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, user discretion advised. Yeah. And I think that's it for the news. I don't think anything, unless you guys have something else to add on, or
I don't think so. I don't think
You
so.
think we
don't have
Again,
any- I don't know
congratulations to
anything.
Cake to be the one who actually got the martyr role, I would
Yep.
say.
Congratulations.
it has not been decided on whether or not there will be a secret role associated with this one or not. Again, Snuff and I are still figuring out all of those, which we do have some kind of
We have a list.
loaded in, but yeah.
Yeah. And remember, there are other secret roles that are running constantly.
That is
Like,
true.
Constant roles that doesn't have anything to do with the events. And I will give you hints if you talk to me in the Discord, but I won't tell you straight up what it is.
That's very true.
So we'll see. We still have to wait and see who actually gets those roles.
Sounds good. I'll have to hop into a match with you right after this and just be listening. Like,
Give me a hint.
oh yeah, I'll
me a
go
hint.
to that point. Let me
Give me a hint.
Let me go straight there.
I can just picture you like in your room with the red string on the board. You're like, what does it mean?
Exactly.
Oh no! with just like cassette tapes on repeat. You're like, but he said the thing. Ugh. All
He
right.
said he's going to the bathroom. What does that mean?
What does it mean?
He said he needs to take a massive piss. What does that mean?
Where is he taking it?
Piss, laser. Okay. All right. What do you?
Laser is piss yellow, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. What do you guys say we wrap this up?
Yeah, I think we wrap this up. Thank you for listening, everyone. Join the Discord, submit your listener stories and ship names, engage in the community challenges that we have. It's too late for this one, but maybe it'll come back someday, we don't know. Vote in the Spotify polls and the polls that we put up in Discord. Let us know your top 5 suggestions if you want us to continue doing those. We haven't done one this episode, but we'll still do them if you want us to. And if you vote in the Spotify polls, leave a comment in Spotify or just comment in general why you chose that answer. And I'll see you in the next episode and see you on the front lines.
All right.
On the Spotify polls, the big boom one.
The big
to
boom.
extract. Big
Perfect.
boom one.
No surprise. All right. All right.
And with that, we're leaving with the
All
big
right.
boom
Cool.
as well.
Let's dive.
Delivering payload.
All Super Earth podcast content is based on the game Helldivers 2, created by Arrowhead Game Studios and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment.